Okay, well, Kevin Whipperman, man, I just think you're not creating IT products, you're creating fashion jewelry for the rest of us. You know, it's just wonderful. And your website has all these neat things. WIP Labs, WIP for work in progress, as you were telling me, labs.com. Yeah. And you have this new iPad companion, or the iMac companion.
Exactly.
iMac companion on Kickstarter, and you got it funded in 3 days.
That is correct.
So what was your secret behind getting all that money in 3 days?
Well, I would say there are two secrets. The first one is the idea, or the product itself. You have to have something that the market is interested in. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want, it will not be successful. And for us, my partner and I, the other secret was to go towards our potential customers. So we actually synchronized the launch of the campaign on Kickstarter with one of the biggest events that revolves around the products that we are launching, the iMac Companion, and that is Macworld.
I see. So you had a big conference you went. Yeah. Okay, tell us what it is. I mean, it looks like a piece of jewelry you put on your iMac and you solve all your problems.
What we're trying to achieve with the iMac Companion is to solve what is for us a functional flaw of the iMac. The iMac is beautiful, but there are no accessible USB ports when you use it on a daily basis, right? All the ports are in the back, so if you try to plug your USB thumb, for example, you will have to try and reach the back of the iMac and, play around and eventually turn the screen. And I would end up ripping all of my cable off trying to plug something in the back. And I said, this is...
So before we were rudely interrupted by transmission to Belgium on the internet, so you said that this is really a place for your USB plug that's in front of the iMac versus all the ports that are behind it, and you have to almost knock over your computer to get it.
We wanted to give our customers the ability to have one of the iMac's ports accessible easily. Without compromising the beautiful design of the iMac. So we wanted to create a solution that would not show any cable. That's why we use a paper thin cable, a ribbon cable if you want, that goes below the feet of the iMac and keeps your desk absolutely clutter-free.
And also that flat cable, see, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, maybe it'll be a little wobbly or something, but it's flat, so it's no wobble.
Exactly. It's as thin as a paper, basically.
Wow.
So there's no impact on the wobbliness of the iMac, not at all.
A wobble-free cable.
Wobble-free. Of course, we didn't want the solution to create the iMac to move, so we had to find a cable that is as thin as a paper to do that.
So you had to do a lot of research before you came, at least even with your prototype, to do all this stuff. And you're more or less, your background seems to be a bit design, and you're a finance guy and energy also. So this is like a side project right now for you.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. This was something I would do with my partner during our free time, basically.
I see.
Prototype, test, fail, test again, come up with other ideas. There's no mystery. We had to go through, I think, 8 different iterations.
Wow.
Before we had something that worked properly.
Well, anything takes effort. Yeah, I think anything of value. But I mean, you have this as a hobby that may be a career someday, but it seems more fun than trying to get good at golf or tennis or something like that.
You're actually absolutely right. That's what I tell my friends. They tell me, but you do so many things at the same time, and I tell them, for me, it's fun.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend time designing a product or testing prototypes with my partner than watch a TV show or have a bike ride. It just all depends what you like to do.
Exactly. And I find it energizing when you're doing something you really love and doing. You could do it forever. Like if you're a golfer, you could play 87 holes a day, right? If you love golf.
that is one of the key. You have to do what you like.
Yeah. And then
don't try and do products that you don't believe in, right?
Yeah. Then it's work.
Exactly.
That's what work is.
That's at no point in the process of that project for the iMac Companion did we feel that we were actually working. There are some aspects of it that are less exciting,
right?
But all over the process, we were happy to do it and excited to do it.
Well, it's like a bigger goal. I mean, like me raising children, there's bad parts, you have to struggle with, but even the struggle and bad things are the growth areas, and so like when you're making a design, when you make that breakthrough after having, a half a dozen failures, you now have so much more knowledge to take to the next product that makes you so much better.
Yeah, we have actually, since this is our second product, we have actually learned a lot from the first campaign. We have put everything that we have learned from the first campaign in this one, which also makes it a bit more successful and easier for us from everything that we have learned, of course.
So if you have a Mac, an iMac, a PC, you need one of these things. And what, you're only like $20-30 or something in your Kickstarter campaign. It's nothing.
No, it's true. As an iMac user, of course, for me, it's something that would be very useful. It's actually particularly useful to people who use a lot of USB accessories, right?
Right.
For example, me, I use a drawing pad. I use USB thumbs. I use a GoPro. I use cameras. This is stuff that I will plug in and out of my computer all the time. And if I had to use the rear ports, it would be a hassle. Yeah,
no, absolutely. But also, you have other jewelry you've designing that is like wearable technology.
That's correct. That's correct.
And you can get that now on your website too, at whiplabs.com, right? Yeah. And it's this wonderful pendant. Looks like Tiffany jewelry that a woman would wear, and cufflinks that look like Tiffany cufflinks, but nowhere near the price.
Yeah, those are absolutely great ideas from my partner Natalie. We more and more we talk about wearable technology. Now we have the movement tracking bands. We have the Google Glass. Right. I think wearable technology is something of the future. But keeping around what the company is trying to achieve, that is beautiful design with functional solution. We wanted also to have products that would be in the jewelry category and wearable. So this is why Natalie came up with those two ideas to have a necklace and cufflinks that would be beautiful, of high quality, and have functionality, right?
Well, it matches almost your Mac and iPad. I mean, the same kind of design and that beautiful looking silver or whatever it is wonderful.
That's correct.
Yeah. Well, you're a wonderful fella, Kevin, and I'm just so glad you and your partners got together to make something nice for us. Practical. Also, wearable technology. I love wearing stuff, so that appeals the hell out of me. Yeah. And at a price, man, that you can't beat, because this stuff, I mean, and also now on Kickstarter, it's going to be a lot less now if you get in on the Kickstarter than it will once you're finished campaigning. And since we're doing this, you have like 2-3 weeks left, so people can still get it at a bargain now.
That's true. We're of course giving our backers on Kickstarter the opportunity to get it at a lower price that will then be in the market. That's an incentive for them to support us with our campaign.
Great. Okay, so get the iMac Companion, go to WIP Labs, WIP, workinprogresslabs.com, and find out more about the iMac Companion. You got a great video on that too, and also that jewelry. Well, thank you, Kevin. Nice to meet you there, and I'm jealous you have nice weather in Belgium. I thought you were always raining, and we're cold here in Washington. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Bye-bye. Have a great
Take
day.
care.